glasses because after I've been sleeping all night and stuff like that, they kind of help when I come in here with the light straight up on me. It's not so much of a vanity thing. And also with some of the technology things, hacking things and stuff like that, it's better to wear a pair of sunglasses. So Richard, man, thanks for the sunglasses. I appreciate you so much. You're a good guy. There's always shit working both sides of the fence, man. I don't ever hold shit against anybody, anywhere, anyway, anyhow. You know, it's that whole thing like with Draco Malfoy, man. You know, if I don't kill you, Dumbledore, he'll kill me. You know, so I know how all this shit works. So I don't, you know, I may cuss you out, call you a pussy and a coward and a total dipshit and asshole and fucking not worth your fucking skin, but I love you and I know you can eventually get yourself into walking like a man and a woman and being like a woman should, being like a man should. So I just get impatient because, you know, when it comes to, like me and Chris talked about yesterday at Zool, and, you know, I'm sorry, dude, but when it comes to saving young girls from the sex slave trade, I don't have a lot of fucking patience. No, I get really fucking mad. I get like, let's do this shit yesterday, 10 years ago, 300 years, 2,000 years ago. I fucking hate it, okay? When people are being abused, extorted, manipulated, and deceitfully used as fucking pawns to promote other people's ends, I'm never too patient. I'm not patient at all. I get really angry, okay? And but I have to be amazingly patient given the abilities that I have, the censorship that I'm put under, the comparing and contrast, dick measuring contest I do with all the little spiritual pequeño vegas. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying that to you. Yeah, till you grow up. It's like an Oedipus complex. It's like it's a psychotic break. We'll explain it real quick. Okay, the stuff with my dad, you know, and he sits there on the roof and chastises me like I'm 12 years old. Don't you ever call God the eternal, infinite life source. God is a him. How would you like to be called an it? I could see ants calling me it. Look at it. Here it comes. Clomp, clomp, clomp. It just crushed half of us. We better not walk where it's walking because it doesn't have any sense of what it's doing, and it's just killing almost half our ants at our work thing there. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Oh, gosh, there's ants here. I'm going to go to the shed and take some poison and spray in their home. Clomp, 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 because I got to kill them, even though they're part of the ecosystem and help manage the ecosystem and help the planet function more functionally. I don't want any of them anywhere near my part of the ecosystem. Clomp, clomp, clomp. What are the ants are clomp? He is the God of our universe. We're saying it is fucking crazy and killing all of us. So I have no problems being called it. No, it doesn't bother me at all. It is crazy sometimes and does that. Clomp, clomp, clomp. And I told you that story. I knew I was connecting to Amy because the thing about the spiders, you know, the wolf spiders don't bite me anymore, you know, because I don't grab them and put them outside. And my sisters aren't here to kill them. So she's all like, well, what if the wolf spiders were killing you because the sisters weren't killing them, but you were all catching them and putting them outside when they wanted to live in the house. So they were biting you not because they were trying to protect you to give you immunities to toxins, but because you were the only threat to them. So they were biting you because they hated you and wanted to kill you. Either way it works, I built immunities to the toxins in the systems, and they weren't getting killed, okay? They were just having to get out of the house and get back in the house, and they lived to bite me, okay? So either way it works, all right? They meant it to be for evil, and God meant it to be for good, just like what happened with Joseph and his siblings. So Amy can keep running, and her friends can keep running those kind of things past me, and I'll keep, you're so naive and stupid. I know, but you meant it to be for evil, and God meant it to be for good. So next, what else do you want to talk about? You and your friends are so fucking smart. I know, things got better for most people when Hitler was around. They had snappy uniforms. People were more cordial and stuff in the street, unless they put you in a concentration camp. Go study the history behind it. It's well documented and well proved and passed on by a lot of poor German people that had to try to come to terms with what they did psychologically by taking homosexuals and other people. At first, they, you know, it took ways of getting used to take them out in the woods, tie them up to apparatuses and systematically torture them for days until they died, sodomize them with shovel handles and all kinds of other horrible, hideous stuff. Yeah, well, because they got made fun of them for sodomizing them at first and got gay also, so then they used things like shovel handles to sodomize them with so they wouldn't be called a homosexual. Yeah, but it still turned them on to do that. So the sodomizing them with the shovel handle was a way for them to sexually get off from it. Yeah. I know. It's pretty sick, isn't it? It's a suppressed homosexual abusing other homosexuals because he doesn't want to die because Hitler kills homosexuals. It's real simple psychiatric evaluation. Yeah, it's all right. Now they'll be okay. They'll get through it. A lot of people are discovering it and understanding some of their really horrific dreams. Yeah. And they're going, oh, wow, so it's based on a biologically. Ask Michio Kaku and Albert Einstein. Okay, there you go. Yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about? Sigmund Freud ain't got nothing on me. Okay. Albert Einstein ain't got nothing on me. No. Any of those old golden statue guys that they have around the world ain't got nothing on me. I don't keep any statues of Jesus, Muhammad in the house. I have some pictures that I painted of Steve Biko, Haile Selassie, and Bob Marley because it was just a way to connect to some friends and family that really helped me through my life and that I needed there, and they were there for me. And they were the closest things to the apostles that I knew of in public figuredom that are around, and they helped me through. So that's why I have a painting of, I also did a painting of Ted Neely for my ex-mother-in-law. I don't know what happened to it. Amy was mad at me. You gave it away, and she's not going to like it or appreciate it, and it's better than any of the half the art stuff she has around the house. It's like, yeah, that lady's not going to get it. Yeah, because you don't sell paintings and stuff, and then she's going to think her artwork, my sister's artwork's better than yours, and it's not. And I was like, really, Amy? She goes, yeah. She's going to talk shit about it. She's not going to treat it right. You mean King David's nephew painted her a picture of a guy who played Jesus in a movie, and she's going to talk shit about it? And okay, it'll probably end up being one of the most famous paintings she ever touched. And okay, not because of the fact that I'm a better artist than a lot of people. Most people are better artists than me. I'm a decent artist, but it's just the fact of who painted it and why. It's not going to be famous. It's just going to be like, oh, wow, that's the one. Okay, cool. And, when people try to, you're going to give it away. So people can share it if they want to. And it's really not that spectacular or important because I've seen better photo paintings of Jesus. It's a really good one. It's a decent one. The one I did of Bob is decent because of the heart that goes into it. And the one I did of Haley is decent because of the heart that went into it, because I really loved it, and I wanted to maybe give it to Martin Yates when I meet him. So it's a decent painting, and it expresses him. You can see it's him, and it feels like a connection to someone that really loves him. Okay? The picture that I left of Jennifer Lopez in the chapel, it's the same way. It's not the best, but it comes across that somebody really finds this woman beautiful and really adores her. And so it's like that, So that's just when I painted it, so it was good. And then I put it in the chapel because I was like, you got to let that shit go. It's just another way for rich, sadistic socio-psychopaths to psychologically torture you. I know. Might as well enjoy it. Why sit around? Wow, Jennifer Lopez might be into me. Whoa, that's cool. But I told you it was necessary because I had to spiritually connect to that woman because she made me get up spiritually with my connection and do things I never thought I was capable of, because she's that type of person. It's like Selena. There's no barrier she won't try to rip through. You can't tell her she can't do something, or she'll fucking prove you wrong. She'll spend her whole fucking life proving you wrong. Just say that, you told her she couldn't do something. And Jennifer is not going to give up till she can prove to you that she can do it. And with me, it's like, why? Get up and go do this and do that. Why? Rich people can show up tomorrow, but you have to go. So I have to jump through hoops and bark like a dog and balance a basketball on my nose in order to prove the fact that I'm more intelligent and a better leader and a better human being than six sadistic socio-psychopaths and well-trained, cowardly people. All I got to do is keep coming here, throwing it in your fucking face, and then die. That's all I got to do. Don't you want to show them up? I already have. I got nothing left to prove. I just got to try to talk them out. I'm just talking these motherfuckers off the ledge. Come on, Billy Zane. No, it's okay. The market crashed, but you'll still be able to be a decent human being if you just collect yourself and realize that you don't need to abuse other people and put other people down to feel good about yourself. You're a hot guy. Now make your hot body work for you by being a decent human being on the inside. Come on, you don't have to jump out of the window and kill yourself. Oh, come on, man. Did you see how you survived the fucking Titanic? You grabbed somebody else's kid that you act like you cared about and got on one of the ships because, you know, you were a complete little fucking physically attractive troglodyte. No wonder Kate Winslet's character was more into Leonardo DiCaprio's character. Heck, I want to date Leonardo DiCaprio's character and tell you to go fucking take a long walk off a short pier. Hold on, everybody does. And that's why Natalie loves that movie so much. Well, because Jack is sexy, he's awesome. He gives his life because he can't keep them both up on that door to save the rich lady that got stuck down it because he feels like it was her fault. Because if he hadn't have had her downstairs when the thing got hit, she would be in one of those lifeboats and he'd be dying with the rest of them on the back of the boat trying to save somebody else. So he wouldn't have saved the rich lady he had back there. He would have been able to save probably one of those little kids or something. So he did what he had to do. It's a cool kid. He's one of the coolest guys in the whole characterdom of Hollywood. Jack. We didn't go see it. Me and the chief, all the women were talking. So it's so romantic, so good. And me and chief were like, the boat sinks. We gave away the ending? Okay. It's the love story that's important. It's not what happens with the boat at all. But me and Chief were on the back sitting there listening to some jazz, sitting out back in the yard. We go see Titanic with us. The boat sinks. They gave away the ending. Yeah, it's okay. People die, and it's sad. Okay? I already know the story. Don't need to go know it again. But then when you go watch the movie, it's definitely worth watching. It's definitely worth being a part of. It's a really a romantic, beautiful story. Okay? Just don't sell me a piece of plastic. Just give me a freaking Xbox bill that will have a hard drive that will hold enough movies without me having to pay for it, that I'll just sit there and have access to it like I was at a library. And then if I don't want, if I use up too much space on my hard drive, I'll just delete stuff that I don't watch that much and replace it with new stuff. Sound like a plan? And then, well, how will people make money off of their talents and abilities to be an artiste? They'll sit home and be an artist, and people will download their stuff, and then they can prove it online. Say, look, you're not an artist? How many people downloaded the movie me and Joe worked on? 3 million. Okay, well, you guys go back to work. You have a good day. Okay, okay, that's your job. This is my job, to keep people entertained. So in their spare time after they get done plumbing or thising or thating, that they can come watch me. And then I explain to them all the work that goes into it. It's fun, but we do this and that and that and that. And some people actually like doing plumbing. Some people actually like doing electrical work or cooking. So, you know, I'll be back. We'll do some more of this. Hope you guys are learning, because I really want to stop kicking your asses and start working together, because it's fun going to university. Not because it's fun to look at all the pretty girls. No, because I'm like twice their age, hope to be their dads. And so I'm not trying to pick up on them in no way, shape, or form. Even though they think I ain't trying to pick up on you, unless you want to be picked up on. I mean, if you want to have sex with me, that would be wonderful. I would take you home and we'd have wonderful sex for me. I hope it'll be nice for you. I'll put on 110% effort. If you've got a place with a bathtub, that will make it even nicer. Okay, well then, yeah. So if you want to have sex, just let me know. I would love to have sex with you, but no, I'm not coming to talk to you to have sex with you. God, not everything revolves around your frickin' vagina, you stupid, self-narcissistic bitch. That's another thing we got to talk about today. I'm just kidding. No, it's true. Some women act like that. I'm not interested in having sex with you. Good, because I wasn't interested in having sex with you. Unless we got to know each other and you were really attractive, really cool, really sweet, and really fun, then yeah, I'd like to have sex. I'd like to have sex with you too. When can we have sex now? I'm just kidding around, but yeah, some women you're like, and you're not even. I met some beautiful girls at the library, and they were sexually attractively gorgeous, but it was just a beautiful interface that we had with no sexual tension or I was just explaining to interactive female relationships till I got interrupted by their professor, who told them that who told me they were in school and he was teaching them. Now they were online and he was having them sit in the library and research stuff online. Yeah, information online, the stuff that he wanted to teach them. Might not have been as intelligent when I was teaching them, but he was teaching them. I gotta go, guys. I love you very much.